sometimes a side quest can be even more fun and fulfilling than the main quest. So today, I'm going to be playing on the Chicken Statues of the World and Chicken Statues of the US maps as a side quest to my Ocarina of Time, part of my Legend of Zélée series. So, let's see how I'm doing. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, where is the chicken statue? I don't see a chicken statue at the zoom level. Am I not... Maybe it disappeared? Or maybe it's not at that specific zoom. Where is the chicken statue? Oh no, maybe it got like updated in the coverage and it's no longer like there. Womp womp, unfortunate though, but we are playing on the world map, so it is not guaranteed US yet. Although I'm feeling US or Canada from just like everything around, and Tim Hortons is definitely leaning me towards Canada here. Okay, torched. Oh, it says Ontario, but Ontario Street does not mean we are in Ontario. It says stop. It does not say arrête on it. Okay. Stop, but not arrête. Ooh, it says something like bank of something, something, doesn't it? Let's zoom in here. Okay. Grand Bend. .ca. Okay, so we're definitely in Canada. Don't know where Grand Bend is. We are gonna look at this sign. .c. Is this something over... Does it say over Huron ever? Like, Huron, like, you know, like the Holmes Lake is over here. So if I'm assuming that it says over Huron, I'm gonna assume it's somewhere like here in Canada, because we've got like a lot of like Canada. So let's look around for Grand Bend. Oh yeah. Okay, that is what I saw on the sign before. So this can't be that big of a town, right? Like we have to be pretty close, like already just being here. Okay, so Breeze Plaza is right nearby. We are kind of close to the Tim Hortons, so let's work it back from the Tim Hortons. That is Tim Hortons right here. Going back to the start. Okay, so Tim Hortons is to my southwest. Tim Hortons to my southwest and on the right. And it is in front of a Pizza Hut. And Subway is on the other side. This is Subway on the other side. Are we near Oak Street? Is this Oak Street? Or is Oak Street behind us? I feel like these are not full streets. This is the first full street, and that's Indian Road. So that is that behind us. We're somewhere here. Let me just go back to the start. Breeze Plaza, we're right in front of. And is this Breeze Plaza? What is on this side? Purity, Salt Cave and Healing Spa, and then a storage. Where is the storage? Doesn't say storage on here. I think it's this, right? Yeah, I think this is the 5K. Okay, starting off with a 5K for my Chicken Statues of the World side quest. Woohoo! Bok. Holy bok. Okay, well, this is certainly a chicken statue. I mean, it's very clear this time, unlike last time, and we're unfortunately not able to move because I think it is a photosphere. But I do see that this says cafe on it, and I feel like... What am I thinking, like, in terms of, like, vegetation and everything? This sign has so many, like, different directions, but I can't even see the language pointed on it. I don't know what this thing is, like, sticking out over here. This truck feels like a very, like, US truck. And I feel like this is, like, a very blurry US flag, if I had to guess. Like, this white one with, like, the darker blue kind of, like, I'm seeing above it. But I could be wrong here. I'm gonna guess in Alaska, to be honest, because I think that was like the first vibe I got. If I thought it was the US, I also thought it was maybe Finland at first, but I think that's the US flag, kind of like a little bit furled up. So let's go in Anchorage. I will take it. I got the right country and the right state, so like go me. As far as like, you know, getting a 5K, oh, it makes sense that it was in a place called Chicken. But I don't think I ever would have been able to 5K if I didn't know about it before. So hello, Mr. Rooster. This looks like a cartoon rooster / chicken. So that is pretty chickeny. Nustat. I mean, this is US or Canada. That is a Quebec kind of like pole thing, right? Okay, that probably has the information I am looking for. 519. I don't know, 519. What does it say? Something, 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 and then there's a number at the end, but not something super helpful. So let's go back to start. We have our chicken. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Let me go this way a little bit. If it takes a long time to find, I forgot what the sign with like the black bar on the bottom means. I think we're still good with Quebec though because of the green and white diamond thing. Détour, maybe. I don't know why I say everything with a French accent. South Bruce. Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna plonk it in the middle of Quebec because of those little bollard things, because I think it might take a little bit more time to 5K, and yeah, Neustadt. Let me just like, I guess I'll do like a quick zoom level for Neustadt. I don't feel like it's like super far north. If I don't see it, we'll just like plonk it slightly outside of Quebec City, but yeah, I don't see Neustadt, so we'll go here. Oh, no, were those Ontario bollards and not Quebec bollards? I need to review Canada metas anyway. But we're here in Mildman, there's Neustadt right there, but we got the right country, so that's something. Look at all those chickens. Wow. There are so many chicken statues. That is kind of crazy. I think that's Thai language, so definitely leading me towards Thailand, but why am I like scared? I feel like I'm in the middle of like a chicken army and they're like all like staring at me. Like this is like an overwhelming amount of chicken statues, which I just don't understand why there are so many, but I think it's Thai language everywhere. Or somewhere. Ooh, are those palms? Okay, because of these palms, it kind of reminds me of like Malaysia a little bit too, so maybe I'll go in like southern Thailand. Like I don't think I'll find a place named like chicken after scanning, so we'll just put it in like Trong and we'll see where we are. Okay, you know what? I'm proud of that. So of course we got the right country because I saw the language and everything, and I got, I think, a pretty okay region guess for guessing in Thailand because I saw like the one like kind of like palm that I thought was common in Malaysia too. So I think it's also common in like southern Thailand as well, but that is pretty good region guess for me because a lot of the time I'm kind of just plonking it in Nakhon Ratchasima right there. Ooh, rainbow chicken. Okay, this one's got a little pizzazz. It's got the rainbow like feathers on its tail and everything, and it's a little bit purple. Love to see it. Visite rendezvous. Is this fucking serchante? It is French, but I feel like it feels like not France. Is it Switzerland ever? Or maybe just like France near Swiss border? I mean, there's definitely like French language. Let's find something else. Carrefour is definitely in a French brand, but what does that say? Oh no, it keeps getting further and further away. No, Mabana. Dot something. It's not .fr. Is it .be ever or .lu? Oh gosh, okay. It's definitely in French, but this is definitely not France, I think, from that URL. So let's go into town because we'll probably get better information here. Maison des Jeunes d'Ivoire, Complexe Sportif, Circuit, Charlemagne, Dinant, Gruppe Bosch. I don't recognize these cities, so we're just gonna zoom in a little over here because I definitely should at least get the country right, if not get the 5K. .com. Boulanger et pâtissier. I mean, is it just French? Am I being too... No, it's Belgium. Yeah, look at the flag. Okay. So Ivoire, is Ivoire like the city or is that the street? Can I scan for Ivoire? Because Belgium is not too large, so I could like scan for Ivoire, Ypres, but not Ivoire. I'm not seeing Ivoire because that might be like the city's thing. Okay, let's look for Croupe and Bush. Croupe and Bush. Bouillon, like a bouillon cube. Bruges. I've seen Bruges in like some sort of like British YouTube video. They went to Bruges. Okay, I'm not seeing Croupe or Bush, so I'll just plonk it here near Charleroi for now because I feel like we're more southern than kind of like up here, so let's see. Okay, I got a pretty good region guess, I mean, even within Belgium. We're closer to Ivoire, of course, and it was over here, but I got 4.8, so I'll definitely take that. All right, 19K for my chicken statues of the world side quest, so let's move on to the US map. All right, next up we've got chicken statues in the US, so let's see how I do here. Oh my god, this one's cooking. Like, he's got the little, like, kind of like chef hat on, but it's, like, red. He's got a fork in his wing/hand, which is interesting because I don't know if he's, like, eating or cooking. Seems like a little bit of a confusing message, but this route sign should have information. Interstate 65. Okay, don't know that interstate, so let's look for a city name or something because I think there's a lot here since we're on a highway. Nashville is in Tennessee. That is Kentucky. We're looking for the 65 is up here and it goes north to south. Okay. So how easily can I 5K those? So let's see if there's like an actual city name on a different like sign nearby. Because just because we're near Nashville doesn't mean like we're in Nashville. Like Nashville's a big city and it could be one of these like big like suburbs around it or something, but I feel like we're so in the country. Like, yeah, let me go back to the start and go towards the highway side at least, and then see if we can get any other information besides Nashville being nearby there. But I will get a really good score even if I don't 5K here. Looking to up your paycheck. Okay. Exit 35. Exit 6. I don't know if the exits like show up on the highway like that necessarily. This is the highway. Yeah, it doesn't show like exit 5, exit 6 here. Although I guess that'd be far too easy maybe for pinpointing. Oh, let's see what the sign says. It probably has something. Elkton and 273. Okay, so let's look for Elkton or the cross section of 273. So 65. Elkton. 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 Oh, okay. Elkton. Are we actually in Elkton or did I go too far on the highway? Let's go back to the start and just like hope we're in Elkton. But we're near a Chevron gas station. So, do we see a little gas station symbol? Kind of near the highway. David's Market, okay. This is Kent Quick. Kent Quick. It is a Chevron. Although it could have changed like gas stations since like, you know, whatever like things on the map have been listed here. But where is my... Maybe we're further up because it said Nashville that way. Which Nashville's actually kind of far. If you see how it is on the map. But it's probably just like the biggest city within the state that's like a couple of hours away. Dang, why am I not seeing this like gas station? I'm not even seeing like a lot of the gas station symbol, to be honest. I'm probably not zoomed in far enough. So do I just plonk it here and then see where we are? Bruh. Okay, I guess this is just one of those instances where what I'm seeing in like the updated coverage doesn't match like the marker on the map. I could have gotten a 5K there. I probably should have just plonked outside the gas station since I wasn't sure, but you live and you learn. What can you do? Okay, we have a rusted chicken statue here, which is made of like, I see like a wrench, a bunch of gears and stuff, so different like metal pieces, which is kind of cool. Well, this says Frita, Colorado, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it in Denver for now, but maybe we got like a route sign nearby, or maybe I should just look for Frita because that sign is everywhere. So is this ever a neighborhood of Denver? Because sometimes they can have like a lot of like neighborhoods around these major cities. Okay, let's go to this zoom level and see if I see Frita. I do not. Dinosaur. I didn't know there's a city called Dinosaur in Colorado. Frita, where is the line over here? Wiley, Springfield, San Luis, La Jara, Dolores. I'm not seeing Frita. Okay. I'll look for like 1 minute for some route signs or something that's going to help me further get Frita within Colorado. But if we don't, that's okay because I'll still get a pretty good score regardless because I'm in the right state. We'll go down the road. This feels pretty residential. I don't think this is the right way to go. So let's go this way. I hope this isn't the way I just went. That is the way I just went. Let's go this way then. Alpine Bank, okay. Ooh, mountains, okay. City Market. This feels a little bit more highway-y. West Colorado 70, next right. 70, Route 70. This is Route 70, it goes across the whole state. Great. Left to right, but do we have more information up here? Green River, White River. Can we see Green River Forest? Is that a forest somewhere? Let's go down the road. Oh my god, look at all these like rusted statues. Where I kind of like it because the city has like a theme or like a, I don't know, it has just like a lot of these designs. Utah. Ooh, okay, so we're near the border of Utah ever. Ooh, Frita. Okay, Utah sign came in clutch. Okay, we're gonna go here. Let's go back to start because hopefully this is something I can 5K. We're near Aspen Street Coffee Co. So what street, like actual numbers is it? It's Aspen and Mulberry. Okay, Aspen Ave. This is Aspen Ave. And we gotta probably zoom in a little bit to see Mulberry. Ooh, Mulberry right here. Okay. Go back to the start. What is this in front of? The insurance and Aspen Street Coffee Co. Why do I not see it? Hold on. Mulberry and Aspen is here, but is there a Mulberry and Aspen? Are we on the other side? No, because that wouldn't make sense. Reckless Brewing Company. Okay, the brewing is on my left. Suds Brewing. So, wait, brewing? Wait, how does that make sense if the brewery is on my left? Here? But then Mulberry is front right of me and then there's no... Why does this not make sense? Like the angle of it. Mulberry's to my right. So it has to be here, right? But then, I mean, this is Aspen Street's Coffee. So it has to be here. I don't know. Oh wait, this is Chicken Festival. So I'm assuming this is probably the statue. I did not even read it till just now. All right, perfect. A chicken statue 5K in the US. Whoop whoop, love to see it. Oh my god, look at this chicken. He's cooking too, okay. Tower Chicken Farm and Poultry. We are zooming on a road. Maybe we'll look for some plates if we don't see any like highway markers or something like that. Maybe I should just look at the plates now. Blurred white with like some colors in the middle, and there are front plates, okay. Something water purification, okay. I'm feeling like Michigan is my first initial thought, but I could be very off here, so we're gonna look at this route sign, 43 and 94. Let me keep that in mind, 43 and 94, but we still don't know what state it is, so 43 and 94. Does this feel like we're getting in a residential area? Yes, it does, so let's go back to start. 43 and 94. Wow. WAU. 43 and 94. 40, I'm in a tunnel. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Let's go on the highway. We cannot go on the highway. Sometimes it lets you like skip up until like the top of the highway. Something coffee over there. Okay, cannot click that way. I think I'll give it 1 more minute-ish of scanning for information. And then if I don't find anything about the state in that minute, we'll just plonk it in Michigan because that was my first guess. But General Mills, that is the cereal company. Layton. I don't know where Layton is. Qdoba. Qdoba is a national chain. I don't think it... Ooh, Airport Business Park. We're near some sort of airport. So that should be big information if we actually are near an airport and it's not just like named Airport Park. Culver's, ooh. Now this is a hint because like I feel like Culver's is not everywhere. I think it's kind of like vaguely like Midwest South. The gateway to Milwaukee. Milwaukee is down here in Wisconsin. So I don't think like my Michigan vibe guess was too far off. The gateway to Milwaukee, but are we actually in Milwaukee then? Did I see any of these? I saw something that started with like wow on like one of the signs, right? But I don't remember if it said wow Watosa. Oh wait, I should look for the 43 number, but let me see. Where was that sign I saw that said like wow something? Or maybe I just like look for the General Mills because I remember seeing General Mills, but probably not in downtown. If I thought it was here, do I see like a General Mills factory or something like that, or like a plant? That is my guess that we're somewhere here. I'll do a quick scan of it because, oh my god, why is this so big? Oh, is this a college? No, this is a hospital center. Okay. Wauwatosa is up here. Also, in the Heights. I'm singing in Heights because I saw something about Heights over here. Okay, I'm not seeing it, but I'll plug it here because I think we'll be pretty close. Ooh, actually, did it say Waukesha? I was about to give up, but like low-key, it could be this. I just remember WAU, but I don't remember. This is a Culver's. We saw Culver's at some point. But that was like kind of far. I've got a renewed sense of energy for trying to 5K this. Let's see. Okay, what is the road that we're nearby? Wow, we're kind of in like the middle of not so big area. There's not a street name here even. Okay, Waterford and South 6. So can I find South 6 if there's even like numbered streets? If not, yeah, this is South Street, but not Waterford and South 6. Here's Ellis. I'm not seeing like numbered streets like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might be in the wrong city again. I think I'll just plonk it here. I think I'm okay not getting into 5K. Okay, we were further inner towards Milwaukee. I don't know what the WAU I saw on that sign before was, but we're in front of Chicken Farm, so that kind of checks out that we were there. Okay, Red Rooster Bar, and that is a very big rooster. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 I know you see me standing here. Moapa Valley, your ultimate something. Okay. I'm getting like southwest vibes, like here. From like the rocks and everything. Overton, Nevada. Overton, Nevada. Okay, there aren't that many cities here, so I'm like, should be pretty skinnable. I'm putting it here for now. Overton, Nevada. I feel like if I keep repeating it, eventually it'll like help me to summon, like, you know, oh, it's right here. But I'm gonna do the big scan for Overton because there really aren't that many cities. Like, I feel like this should be easier to find, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's see if we can find a highway sign, I guess, because that'll help to get this quicker, I think, than just scanning for the city name. Like, does it say how far Vegas is, maybe? Valley. Okay, that is not a, like, helpful sign. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Auto parts. I can't sing that low like it does in the jingle. Moapa Valley. I mean, this is Moapa Valley, but does that pop up on the map? Moapa Valley? I don't think it will. Okay. Okay, we are cooking now. Okay. Okay. McDonald's. Okay, there can't be that many McDonald's in this town, to be honest. So let's just, like, zoom in and look for that, because this is not the hugest town, right? Like, McDonald's should show up very easily here. Pirates Landing. Is there, like, a downtown area of Moapa Valley? Inside Scoop. Okay, we're seeing some restaurants here. Subway. Ooh, McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's. Okay. Never been so happy to see the McDonald's that quickly. We are across from Red Rooster Bar and McDonald's, so... Oh, perfect. And we're closer to Red Rooster? No. We're actually closer to the McDonald's than we are the Red Rooster. So it's like... here. Okay, another US Chicken Statue 5K. Love doing this for my side quests. Oh my gosh, hello, Mr. Chicken. He's got his little cowboy hat on. So cute. And look at all his, like, colors on his feathers and, like, patterns and stuff. Ooh. This is an interesting US. What is a city in the back? I feel like... Okay, these plates are white, but not... There's like a blue on the top right of this one, but is there blue on this one? Not blue on that one, so it's not consistent. Okay, the quality just changed hecka there. Let's get to a major road instead of looking for plates. Oh my gosh, I'm going up a hill. I feel like this is not the right way. We are going into the city. But citywide vintage sale. Metro bike. Barton Springs. Buldan? Vintage sale. Okay, we're like seeing Barton Springs a lot everywhere, but I don't know where Barton Springs is. Do what you love in curvy letters. That is very interesting. Whataburger. Whataburger is very southern. That is not something I've seen, like, I feel like a lot of places in the US. Is this Texas? Is this like Dallas or something? Barton Heights or something within Dallas. It certainly could be Texas, to be honest. Aussies. Although the font doesn't really look very, like, Australian. So that is a little interesting. Okay, that is the Texas flag. So we're definitely in Texas. Like, I'm 100% confirmed on that. Because why else would you have the Texas flag? Yeti. Yeti is a brand, and that looks like a bar. Hyatt something. Okay. And there is parking, and there is parking. Is this just Dallas ever? I mean, I feel like I can't like scan Dallas for just like the place where we were because Dallas is huge. So I do need to confirm Austin. Okay, cool. That helps me a lot because scanning Dallas would have been awful if I was actually in Austin. But we're on a residential road. So maybe I'll just go like a little bit outside of like Austin, like over here in the suburbs near Tarrytown. No, wait, Barton Hills is where we were. I remember that now. Barton Hills. Okay, actually this might be 5 cable because I like low-key just had like the light bulb go off. South 3rd and Gibson. South 3rd and Gibson. Gibson and South 3rd. Gibson and South 3rd. Where are the numbers? Like, why am I not seeing, like, number cross-sections? Like, I'm seeing, like, a lot of names. Oh, South 5th. South 3rd. Okay, we're gonna cook here. Where does South 3rd end? It goes very far. Okay. Gibson. I'm just gonna, like, repeat that over and over. Maybe not out loud because it's probably pretty annoying. Gibson, West Gibson Street? Yup, okay. And where's South 3rd? It is over here, so what? Let's go back to start. We are... Should I look for the numbers? Are they on the sidewalk? 709. This is a thing with like a lot of places. I feel like in Texas, like you have the numbers spray painted on the sidewalk. I don't know if it's like a Texas meta or just like a US meta, but this is 709, so we'll plonk it right here. Okay, and ending on another 5K for my chicken statues of the US map, we've got, or not my map, the map that I'm playing. But we got 24,000 overall, 727, because I couldn't be bothered to 5K in Milwaukee, but that is okay because we're here for the side quests, we're here for the vibes, so not trying to get a perfection, and I feel like that was pretty fun. So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me playing on the Chicken Statues of the World and US maps as part of my Legend of Zélée series. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. I'll have the maps linked in the description if you want to try them out yourself. Thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla, and have a great day!